What's up, guys? How you doing? It's your boy, BitcoinRodney, coming to you guys straight from the basement. And we're here today to get really, really excited to teach the individuals that are brand new coming into our Bepic organization to learn how to balance that binary, learn how to break ranks, get crazy bonuses, and all around make things happen. And first of all, I want to make sure that everybody on here mutes themselves. So I'm about to introduce Demetrius. We don't want any interruptions. So please get excited. Let me introduce the man, the myth, the legend, Demetrius Serrano. Hope I pronounced your name right, brother. Did I?
That's right, brother. That's good.
All right. There you go. Take it away. And remember, guys, write down your questions or put them to the side inside the chat, and we'll get to them. Even if these guys leave, I will stay here to make sure that all your questions are answered, to make sure you're clear on what happens and how you need to use this product to in order to advance. Go ahead, bro.
Awesome. Thank you, Rodney. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for getting on here tonight. I'm here to share with you the hottest opportunity in the direct sales space, the fastest growing company globally in network marketing, guys. We have an opportunity for the masses. We have an opportunity where anybody that has a desire to win is going to win with our company, with our opportunity. I love the vision of our owner and really the vision of this compensation plan and this opportunity, where they wanted to have more people succeed. They wanted to do away with a lot of the problems that this industry has in the past: overpriced products, a lot of hoops and red tape to get through to be able to get paid. They wanted to pay people on time. They wanted to pay people every single week, and they wanted to pay people for their efforts. Now, if you've ever been, like I've been in my life, if you've ever been in a situation where you felt like you were underpaid, go ahead and drop a 1 in the comments if you guys are at a computer, okay? Drop a 1 in the comments if you've ever been in a situation where you have felt underpaid. And I remember, guys, I have not had a job in 17 years. 17 years ago, almost 18 years ago, my wife found out she was pregnant, and we came to the mutual decision that she should stay at home with the kids. She wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and I made her that promise. I said, babe, you'll never have to work another day in your life. And I became an entrepreneur. And I actually was working for a network marketing company at that time. I was there for 2 years. I learned a lot about the industry. I worked with a lot of top distributors. I worked with people that were making 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 grand, 100 grand a month in income. And I was always blown away at their success. And I learned a lot of strategy from those leaders. When we had our baby, I quit that job. That was the last job that I had. And I went into being an entrepreneur, started a real estate business, started an ice cream business. And then that crashed. And then I got back into the field of network marketing over 13 years ago and made a lot of money in that company. I had some successful mentors, and that was key for me, was finding people that knew how to build a system, finding professionals. And a lot of times people fail in this industry of network marketing because they're not working it as a professional, okay? There's differences between professionals and amateurs. And, we want to show you guys how to build this like a professional, how to run it like a professional, how to treat it like a business and not like a hobby. A lot of people have hobbies, and most hobbies don't pay people. But guess what? A lot of hobbies cost people money. And a lot of network marketing opportunities, maybe you've had that experience too. A lot of network marketing companies and opportunities cost people money. They're not profitable. They don't make money. And so, they try things, and their uncle said 6 months later, I knew that was a scam. I knew you shouldn't have done that. And people believe that, right? Because they didn't learn from professionals. They didn't learn from people that had a system. When Ricky B and I launched this company, launched our Team Revolution 6.5 months ago, we had over 2 decades of experience combined. I was in another company. He's been in multiple companies, building teams all over the world collectively. And we had, a friendship of over 11 years. And we knew that we were going to bring to the table a system that anybody can do. We wanted to keep it simple. We wanted to show people that simplicity is key. And when we saw the duplication model here in Bepic, we got very, very excited because they made it simple for people to win. And you're duplicating through 2 lines, okay? This is a volume-driven plan. Volume-driven means you're not needing to worry about structure so much. You don't have to have a perfectly balanced, organization. You don't have to have 10 lines deep and have each of them 10, have 15, 20 people and hit certain ranks for you to move up or for you to get paid. There's not a lot of hoops to jump through. Unlike a lot of other opportunities out there, there's a lot of hoops to jump through. There's a lot of people that have heard about this industry, that has a friend that's been in the company for 5 years, that's making 200, 300, 400 bucks a month, because there's a lot of challenges. A lot of times it's like swimming upstream in these companies. So when we saw this opportunity a little over 6 months ago, we knew that people were going to win because of the simplicity of what we offer. Number one, it's $20 to get started with us. So there's no big, huge investment. My last company, we signed up over 170,000 people all over the world. The smallest package was $599. There was a $1,200 package, and we signed people up all day long because it's an opportunity, okay? So people want an opportunity. People want to be able to have something outside of what they're doing to make money and to create options. So if you guys are looking to create options in your life, congratulations, you're in the right place. What does options look like? That means you have more options. Every single day you can wake up and choose how you spend your time. How about being able to wake up when you're done sleeping? I've loved that from the beginning. You know, being able to wake up when I'm done sleeping as opposed to setting an alarm clock to go to work. This is work though. This is network marketing, not work marketing. You're going to get paid what you put into it. So, you know, for the past 6 months, me and Ricky V, we've worked harder than we ever have in our whole careers because we know what we have a hold of here. We know that this is a very special opportunity, and we've aligned ourselves with great leaders, you know, like Mr. Rodney Burton, BitcoinRodney, great leaders that we have. We've got amazing leadership here in Bepic, and a lot of these leaders are making more money than they've ever made in previous companies because of the simplicity of what we have here in Bepic, okay? So first way to get paid, retail commissions, 50% retail. 50% retail is big. 50% retail is changing the game. 50% retail is allowing people that have never had success in this industry before, who have struggled, that are now able to earn hundreds of dollars a week, even thousands of dollars a week. Imagine every customer that you get, $99, which is very affordable for what the products do, you make $50. Start to imagine if you get 10 customers, 20 customers, 30 customers, what that income can start to look like. In fact, if you just got one customer a week, just one customer a week for the next year, okay, 52 customers times 50 bucks. I'll do the math so you guys don't think I'm lying to you. $50 times 52 is $2,600 a month. Multiply that by 12, that's over $31,000 extra a year. Guys, that's craziness, okay? That's changing the industry. An extra $31,000 a year just by getting one extra customer a week. Imagine if you did 2 extra customers a week. We have people getting hundreds of customers that have never been able to build a traditional network marketing business and never got excited about retailing because there wasn't a lot of retail money in that, okay? Here in Bepic, 50% retail means you can retail your face off and earn as much money as you want to earn by just referring more customers, okay? That's only one component of 7 total components or ways that you can get paid here in this company. Guys, we have people in the past 6 months that are already earning over $1,000 a month in income, got to $10,000 a month income because they went crazy getting customers. And that's what I love, is the simplicity of that. Now, the second tier of the comp plan that we really promote is lifestyle bonuses. Like I said, 7 ways to get paid. You focus on 2. All the other 5 are going to take care of themselves. We already talked about retailing your face off, 50% retail. Lifestyle bonuses, okay? Ricky V and I, we saw that component our very first 15 minutes of sitting with the owner of this company, and we were blown away. We're like, holy cow, how has the industry not gotten a hold of this company? How has this company not gone to $100 million just in the United States alone? Well, everything rises and falls on leadership. Everything rises and falls on leadership. So they just hadn't had the right leadership yet. We knew that we could take this company and go to the top of the industry just in the United States alone. But now we have opportunities to build all over the world. So the second component is lifestyle bonuses. This right here is a total game changer. Just the retail aspect alone, you could live a great life. You can earn a 6-figure a year income just by going crazy promoting products. The products are that good, and people are going to want to keep taking them month after month. The second component of the lifestyle bonus is allowing true freedom, and can allow people in here to not even recognize your life over the next 6 months. Ricky V and me, like, we don't even recognize our lives 6 months ago, okay? The next 6 months, your life could look completely different. And I know that sounds cheesy. That sounds like a salesman or whatever, but I promise you, you know, I'm living proof that your life can look completely different in the next 30 days, let alone the next 6 months, okay? And Bepic is just getting started. So lifestyle bonuses is you start driving this into your organization. You start duplicating this into your organization. You're going to start to see your paychecks quadruple. You're going to start to see your volumes quadruple, and your checks are going to look a lot like, I don't know, I can't say any income claims. I wish I could. I hate that. Ricky V, we got Ricky V in here. So let me cover the lifestyle bonus real quick, and then I'll turn it over to Ricky V. Guys, we saw in this compensation plan something special that no other company has. Lifestyle bonuses is allowing people to earn hundreds of dollars extra residually every single month by duplicating a very simple system. Okay, so there's 4 tiers of the lifestyle bonus. Number 1, you get 2 people who spend $20 and spend an $89 order, and you help them each get their own 2. That's $100 extra a month. Very, very simple. A lot of you probably aren't super excited about $100, but let me ask you a question. If Bepic sent you a $100 check, would you cash it? Yes or yes? Of course you would.
Hey, Demetrius, you know what would be a good thing? I think a great selling point. I hope you don't mind me interrupting, but I wanted to answer this question for a lot of the brand new individuals here. Is the most important thing is to teach someone how to get the product for free. You know, like 3 units free.
Perfect.
So that right there, we just went over. That's a great point to teach people that, hey, if you get 1 each on your left and your right, this is the part of the binary. Remember, if you want to know how to work this binary, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and then each one of them getting 1 on the left, 1 on the right, then it's free because the $100 a life, the $100 a month lifestyle bonus pays for the actual product. Am I correct on that?
Absolutely. That's another great point, Rodney. One thing that I love is you got your commissions that you earn. You can actually use those commissions to pay for your product each month. So that's the first tier in that lifestyle bonus is how to get your products for free, how to take care of your business expense. You want to be a product of the product. Like, you don't want to be a hypocrite, guys. You don't want to like promote a product and not even take it yourself, right? That just doesn't make sense. You're telling people these products are great. Oh, do you take them? Well, no, but I hear they're great. Like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. So that's your requirement for my business expense. Take the product combo pack. After being on the product 6 months, after being down 15 pounds, I'm definitely taking that product each month. I have so much energy, mental clarity. My inflammation's gone way down. I don't take energy drinks anymore. So first tier of the lifestyle bonus, 2, 1 in each leg. Help them each get 2, 1 in each leg. $100 lifestyle bonus. Your product is paid for. That's a great point. So there's 4 tiers of that. The second tier is 3 who get 3. 3 people who spend $20, take the product themselves. You help them each get 3. That's $300 a month. That's where people are like, holy smokes, 9 people. I got an extra $300 a month coming in, and you got 3. You got 3, and then you help them each get their own 3. And I'm bad at math. That's 12 people. 3 plus, that's 12 people. Y'all don't have to be smart to make money in this company, in this industry. I'm terrible with numbers. Whatever. That's the second tier. Third tier, 4 who get 4. Okay, you get 4 people who spend $20, buy an $89 order. You help those 4 each get their own 4. That's a $500 a month lifestyle residual bonus. In this country right now, with everything happening, how important do you think is to the masses an extra $500 a month coming into their household? That's life-changing money right now for a lot of people, where there's 42 million Americans that are out of a job right now because of COVID, because of this pandemic, okay? The fourth one is 5 who get 5, an extra $700 a month in a monthly residual lifestyle bonus, okay? And you're driving that between 2 legs. 2 legs. You're driving 2 legs straight down, volume, right? And you're focusing on the lifestyle bonuses. And if you help everybody come in, hit the lifestyle bonuses, that's going to duplicate. And that's what Ricky V and I focused on at the beginning, duplicating the lifestyle bonuses. Okay, so we created that Facebook group to allow people to retail like crazy. There's stories upon stories on there. And then we focused next tier was to focus on the lifestyle bonuses. And we had heard from the owner, he said, listen, if you have 10 people in your right leg and 10 people on your left leg that are getting the 5x5 lifestyle bonus, congratulations, you're a diamond earning over $10,000 a month. We're like, wow, that's simple. That's so simple. That's so easy. Focus on helping 10 people on your right leg, 10 people on your left leg. You each get the 5x5, plugging them into the system. You're a diamond making over $10,000 a month. That's really what we focus on. And honestly, once we caught that vision, and once we understood that component, and once we started seeing the compensation plan, Ricky V and I were, man, it's so simple. All we focus on is two things. Number one, getting somebody a paycheck, getting a customer. When somebody gets a customer, they see $50 go into their e-wallet, their excitement goes through the roof. When people are excited, guess what they do? They talk to more people. They add more people. So we help people get paid every single day. You guys can be earning $50, $100, $150 by getting more customers. And then we focus on plugging them in, helping them get their binary pay, helping them be binary qualified by getting one on each side, and then helping each of them just duplicate that 2x2. If all you did was duplicate that 2x2, help everybody come and get their 2, help them get their 2, you consistent with that, consistently build that over the next couple of months, you're talking about a 6-figure a year income. And we have people doing that in a few months. Hold on, Rodney, you're muted. You're on mute.
A lot of people are asking this question while you were talking. And it said, so people are saying, hey, Demetrius, Ricky, Rodney, my left side is too big, my right side is too big, and where are people coming from? They're not really understanding the binary like spillover and how that works for them. And some people are saying that hey, I have it on the left, but they're still going to the right, or so and so. Is there a way you can try to explain that to the individuals here so they understand about how that leverage works? For example, even in my back office, I mean, I'm a recruiting monster, so I have like 286 personals. You know what I mean? And then, then I have a certain amount, but my right leg is still bigger than my left leg. You know, because of above, of upline and bigger people above me are still putting people in. So if you can go through that just a little bit, touch on that so people could get a better understanding how that works. Can you do that?
No, absolutely. Is Ricky V still on? I saw him say what's up. I saw him.
Are you there, Ricky? Where's Ricky at?
What's up, BitcoinRodney?
Hey.
What's up? What's up, Ricky boy? What's happening? Where are you?
Man,
Awesome.
hey.
I'd like to have Ricky go over that part.
Okay, great. Let me find Ricky. Ricky, where are you?
I'm here, brother. I'll open up my camera here in a sec. Hey, by the way, guys, drop a 1 in the comments for my man BitcoinRodney here for putting this together, because I think that's awesome that he did that. And also drop a 1 for Demetrius for taking time out of his day to do this. So, okay. So here's what we'll do. Okay. We'll do a couple of things. I think we're still in the okay days to use a whiteboard.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I don't have the best reflection here, so I'll try to do my best. Okay. So, do you want me to just kind of cover everything, Rodney, or do you want me to specifically cover one part of the plan?
I mean, we want to make sure that they get all aspects of it. The binary part. I mean, so we want to make sure there's no questions left unturned. So when someone watches this video again, they can say, "Oh, this is how the binary works." So you choose from that what you think is best, and then I'll pick out some of the questions that they're going to ask on the side, and we'll go through it that way, if you don't mind. Q&A.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. Awesome. So I'm going to kind of just go a brief overview on each bonus, and I'll do it really fast and in a way where everyone can get it. And then if anyone has questions, just, drop in the comments and BitcoinRodney can shoot it out to me. But a couple things, guys. Number one is that I want to share with you why I joined this company, because I think that's important, right? And for me, it's important because, wow, that marker sucks. 80, 15, and 5. Okay, y'all see that? 80, 15, and 5. Okay, that means that 80% of your business will always be made up of people that only want to earn an extra $500, right, to $1,500 a month. Right? Let me see if I can get a new marker. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Okay. So because of that, I joined because I was like, okay, Number one, it's this. We have 50% retail, which Demetrius just talked about. And for me, I look at 50% retail as the kind of bonus that people can utilize to really pay a mortgage every month, right? Or pay their phone bill every month, right? If you go out and get 10 customers that order the $99 combo pack, you're going to earn $500 a month in income, right? And that's also on every reorder. That's not just on a first time, but that's on every reorder. What Demetrius just talked about, right? 52 customers, which is one customer a week, right? That all are reordering every month, $99. You're earning an extra $31,000 a year in income. Okay, so how many of y'all would like an extra $31,000 a year in income, right? But the way I look at it is that that's still going to be linear income, meaning that that's still going to be based on your work alone, right? And so that's why we have the lifestyle bonuses, right? The lifestyle bonuses, the main thing, because I think I saw someone ask like they don't really know what they're really paid on. So let me explain like the lifestyle bonuses. The lifestyle bonuses are very simple. So like two who get two, okay? It's all based around the $89 combo pack, that's 70 points. Okay, so if you look in your back office, there's gonna be different combo packs at 70 points. I just base it off the $89, which is, you know, elevate and accelerate. That's $89 for a distributor, that's 70 points. Okay, so you get two people and you recruit two people and they recruit two people. That's an extra $100 a month, like Demetrius just talked about, okay, that are only ordering 70 points a month. Okay, so 3 by 3, okay, 3 by 3 ends up being $300 a month, okay? And then where I think it's really cool is a 4 by 4, because we just talk about the $500 a month thing. And the $500 a month thing is crazy because you're gonna make $500 a month with only 20 people on your team, okay? And I think that's only 1,700 in CV, okay? So when you look at most binary compensation plans for all the leaders who are on this, let me help you understand something. In any other binary compensation plan, for you to earn $500 a month, you're gonna need about 120 people stacked evenly, like 60 on one side, 60 on the other side, who are all ordering $100 a month for you to make $500 a month. In our company, it's just 4 who get 4. It's a team of 20 who are only ordering the 70 CV every month of $89 a month and 1,700 in volume, and that's $500 a month in income for you. Okay, and then the last one is a 5 by 5, which even takes it to the next level, because a 5 by 5, you're earning an extra $700 a month in income. To earn $700 a month in income in any other binary, you're gonna need about 70 people on each leg purchasing $100 a month. So that's the power behind that. The next thing, of course, is the binary pay. And the binary pay is very simple. Okay, so this is you right here. I'll try to draw it bigger since I have a crappy marker. So this is the binary pay. Okay, this is you. Okay, so your left team and your right team. So what Demetrius was talking about was basically like, if you have 10 people on your left team that have hit the 5 by 5 lifestyle bonus and 10 people on the right team that have hit the 5 by 5 lifestyle bonus, you're a diamond now, right? So you're earning, wow, did I do that? Is that my background? Can you guys still see my camera well?
Yeah, we see you just fine. I made it bigger.
Okay, cool. So that was the main. Do I need to back up or?
No, you're good. Go ahead. You're good.
Okay, cool. So 10 people on your left, 10 people on your right that hit the 5 by 5 lifestyle bonus, and you're a diamond, right? Diamonds can earn, you know, unlimited income. Of course, I would say an average diamond is going to earn like $8,000 to $10,000 a month. Okay, and so that's basically it, right? So now that doesn't include customer volume either. Okay, so again, you could hit diamond by having 10 people on your left team and 10 people on your right team that hit the 4 by 4 lifestyle bonus, but maybe everyone has 3 or 4 customers as well, right? So everything is put here in your organization, all right? So basically the way the binary works is you're gonna get paid anywhere from 10% up to 20% on the pay leg. And so to make it simple terms, let's just focus on the 20%. Okay, so let's say you have, Rodney, if you have a calculator, bro, maybe you can help me. But let's just say you have 10,000 in volume on your left team, okay, and you have 20,000 volume on your right team. Okay, you would, if you're getting paid at the 20%, then you'd basically be getting 10% from the 10,000 here, okay, which would be about $1,000, right? I think that's right.
Yep.
And then from the right side, you'd also get paid 10% from only 10,000. So that'd be an extra $1,000. Okay, so that'd be about a $2,000 check for that week. The remainder 10,000 from the right side is going to go here, and it's going to roll over until there's volume again on your left leg. Okay, so that's the basis of the binary compensation plan. So the cool thing is that when you look at the binary compensation plan, it's made up of I would say like 4 different things, right? Number 1 is that you have an upline. Okay, you have an upline, and your upline, based on what leg they're on, you can be on the left leg or you can be on the right leg, but you may have some overflow. Okay, so let's say you do have a few things coming in overflow. So your upline sponsors someone that goes on the far left. Okay, so let's say this is Bob. You sponsored Bob. Your upline sponsored someone that went on the left, and that's like, I don't know, Susie. Okay, let's say Susie goes out and sponsors her too. Okay, and then they start getting customers. Let's say they each have 5 customers. Okay, and then Bob sponsors somebody else. Okay, and the same thing is happening here. You sponsor John. John sponsors Rodney, right? Rodney starts building. Then John gets some customers. Your entire organization is always just made up of all the volume running in it, whether it's customer volume, whether it's distributor volume, whether it's new orders, whether it's reorders, it's just volume. I hope that makes sense. So that's all that we're doing here. So the binary does not flush. It's a volume-based binary compensation plan, and that's the cool thing. So basically what that means is that it's all based on volume. Okay, so the only requirement to earn from the binary is that you have 1 active on your left team and 1 active on your right team. That's all you got to do to be active in the binary. If that keeps duplicating, like as long as you have volume going through your 2 organizations, you can make up to $20,000 a week from the binary. That's the binary cap. Okay, so it ends up being about $80,000 a month. Just a quick question. How many of y'all would like to earn an extra $80,000 a month? How many of you guys would be okay with just an extra $80,000 a month in income? Drop a 2 in the comments below, because that's huge income right there. That's 80,000. Now, don't think that you can't earn more than that. Like, I can't even make any income statements, right? But let's just say that there's people here that are close to 200,000 a month in income that haven't maxed out their binary yet. And the reason is because, again, this is like the 3rd way that we pay. Okay, so let me explain the check matches. Okay, because we have check matches here in the compensation plan. The basis of it, you all, and I'll kind of end in the end with what I'm about to say. Never mind. Let me just kind of go over this part real quick. We have a 20% check match. Okay, what does that mean? A 20% check match from the binary. Okay, what that simply means is that anyone that you personally recruit into the business, you're going to earn 20% of what they earn from the binary every single week. So let's say you sponsor Bob on your left team, and let's say you sponsor Susie on your right team. Okay, let's say over time Bob is earning $10,000 a month. Okay, let's say Susie is earning $20,000 a month, because women are always better builders, right? Just kidding, maybe. Women are such good builders, by the way. Shout out to all the amazing women. So basically, the 20% binary check match simply means this. It just means that if you sponsored Bob and Bob is earning $10,000 a month, what's 20% of 10,000? I think, is that $2,000? It's 2,000, right? Is that right? I think that's right. Okay, so that'd be $2,000 that you would earn from the check match. Let's say Susie is earning $20,000 a month in income, and you're getting, because you sponsored her, you're earning 20% binary check match because she's making $20,000 from the binary. That's a $4,000 check match. Okay, so that right there, you all, that's an extra $6,000 a month just on the check matches of 2 people. The big secret of it all, in my opinion, is that you can sponsor as many people as you want. So for example, right, like BitcoinRodney just talked about, I think, Rodney, you said you had 286 people that you had personally sponsored as distributors. So what does that mean? That means that every single week, these 286 people that receive a paycheck from the binary, Guess who gets a 20% check match? You do. BitcoinRodney does, right? How awesome is that? How many of y'all like the 20% check match? Just drop a 20% or drop a 2 in the comments below, because I think that's straight up insanity, guys. Like, we're talking about unlimited. Okay, so if any of you are looking to go on a massive run, okay, this is not a call for like just, I mean, I didn't want to make this call so much for the masses. It's more of for those that really want to get out there and make big money, like big money. My advice would be go sponsor at least 20 people on your left and 20 people on your right. All right. So someone I think posted earlier, hey, I keep signing people up and they're going on my left leg, even though I want them to go on the right leg. In your back office, we can do another training on this. You have a rotator. Whenever somebody signs up, the rotator is set to alternate. Okay, what that means is that whenever you send your link to someone and they sign up, the first person goes on the left. Yeah, the next person you send the link to and they sign up, it goes on the right. It goes left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Let me give you a piece of advice. Doesn't matter what kind of overflow, you may get something, you may get nothing. My advice is leave it on alternate until you've sponsored at least 20 people on your left team and 20 people on your right team. If Karen, shoot me a message later, I'll teach you how to do it. But basically, guys, like when Demetrius and I got started, we didn't have any overflow, right? We didn't get anything. So our rotator was just set to alternate, and we sponsored about 113 people our first 30 days. It was close to, 60 people on the left, close to 60 people on the side. And we just kept going left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And that's what eventually led to a 6-figure monthly income, right? Now, maybe it leads to 6-figure monthly income. Maybe it doesn't, right? There's no guarantees. What if it just led to diamond? If you went and sponsored 20 people on your left, 20 people on your right, and that led to you getting to diamond and earning an extra $10,000 a month in income, how many of you out there would be okay with that, right? And so the one thing that I see across the board with most people is that they always just want this overflow, which is fine. But what I'll tell you is overflow means nothing. If you haven't personally sponsored people, you're not going to get check matches, right? So you want to get out there and you want to sponsor 20 people on your left, 20 people on your right. And guess what? As they start sponsoring people, your binary check grows. You start getting 20% check matches. But here's the next crazy thing, guys. Let me share with you another thing that is even crazy. This is another way that we pay. Hold on real quick. Someone asked, what if someone enrolls, quits, do their personals? Yeah, their personals will roll up to you once the position gets purged, and that usually happens after 3 months of someone not being active. So, okay, 10% generational check match. You guys like my 5th grade writing? All right, Jennifer asked a great question. What if your legs are lopsided? Do you not work on the weak leg? So that's a great question. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even finish that thought process. Yes, obviously, you definitely want to be strategic and smart about it, right? If you sponsor 20 on your left, 20 on your right, and over 2 months, let's say you have your left leg that's doing 20,000 in volume and your right leg is maybe doing 10,000, then you might want to switch it to the rotator on your right. You know what I mean? And start sponsoring more on your right. In the beginning, what I'm saying is it's easier. It duplicates faster and better if you leave it on alternate. But here's what I'll tell you. The check match is not dependent on a specific rank. You start to get 20% check match from the beginning. So what does that mean? I'm not saying to do this, but what that means is that even if you sponsor one person on your left, and that's all you ever did, and you remain active, and this person went out there and started building a team, and they ended up earning $20,000 a month in income, you'd still get 20% check match from the binary that they earn every single week. So that's pretty crazy.
Hey, Ricky, hold on. So let me say this. Dina asked, so does it need to be equal? No, it does not need to be equal. And some of you guys who are like runners and ready to run hard in this, I think you may want to pay attention to this part right here. If you recruit or bring in a huge leader, say you brought somebody like me in, and I'm on your, let's say your left side. Like he just said, you may not need to bring anybody else in again on your left side for a while, because I'm gonna be building that side like crazy. So you might want to go be strategic, like he just said, and go to the other side and start building that until it catches up. I mean, it's almost impossible to keep it even, because you never know who's gonna do what, but don't look at how many people you got. Look at the volume amounts. The volume that you're going to be receiving each side is what is more important than the actual numbers. Because I have way more on one side, but my lesser numbers are doing more in volume than all the people on the other side, if that makes sense. Got it, Ricky?
That is 100% facts, Rodney. Thanks for saying that. Because did you guys know that, how do I put this? So out in Russia, well, let me put it this way. When we started, not anymore, we're spanking everyone, worldwide, But when we started that first month, or when we got to the same amount of volume as Russia, we had like less than half the amount of distributors that they did. And the reason why we were still doing more volume was because more people, we had distributors, but they had maybe 40 customers, 50 customers, 100 customers. So what you're saying, Rodney, is absolutely right. Look at the volume. It's not the amount of bodies in a business, it's the amount of volume being moved. And so but the blessing of it all is here, what I'll tell you, because sometimes people are like, oh man, what if I have a big leg, yada, yada, yada. Well, let me ask you a question. Would you rather have no legs growing, or would you at least want one leg growing? You know what I mean? And so the thing is like, let's say you have a leg that's doing 100,000 a month in volume, okay? And you have your right leg that's doing 10,000 a month in volume. Well, first of all, what I'll tell you is don't get scared. It's okay, because when you get paid every week, you'll get paid from like the 10,000 there, and you get paid from 10,000 here, but the remainder 90,000 gets stored in the back office, so you don't lose it. When you have volume here again, you'll get paid on it. So in this scenario, switch your rotator and just keep recruiting people on the right and keep building that out until, this surpasses the other leg. It's never going to be even. It never has to be. So I hope that makes sense. But thanks so much, Rodney, for sharing that nugget right there.
Yeah, that was very, very important, because a lot of individuals were getting scared, panicking. Oh my God, what do I do? It's too big. I'll never be able to catch it. You want to have a runaway leg. That way, all you really got to do now is just work one leg. And then everybody in that leg will get spillover, and then they'll get volume as well. And what I try to tell a lot of the teams here is don't panic. This is not a super race where you got to do it all in one night. This is a long-term business, long-term income. It's going to take a little bit of time if you're not a super, super builder for this to, come to fruition. But if you got it's 4 to 6 to 8 months of continuous activity, you will catch up and you will have a decent income coming in from left and right and all the other 7 ways of getting paid. Am I correct on that, Ricky?
Yeah, I want to talk about the compound effect here after this other bonus I want to talk about, but you're absolutely right. I mean, take a look at it like this, guys. If you want to earn $11,000 a month, okay, just from interest alone from the bank, what you got to do is you got to first go out there and earn $3 million that you've already paid taxes on, $3 million cash free in the bank, just for you to earn 11,000. And that's maybe, probably not right now anymore, but just in a decent investment, you need $3 million to earn 11,000 bucks a month. I'm telling you all right now, why not just go out there and create, I would say, around 90,000 in volume, right? 90,000 volume split evenly. So let's say about 45 volume on each leg to earn $11,000 a month. That's crazy, right? Do you rather save up 3 million? I mean, of course I'd rather save up 3 million, right? But how hard is it, right? Or would you rather go create 90,000 in volume? And that's the power behind it. And so $11,000 a month, diamond, $10,000 a month, whatever, is long-term, what Rodney was saying. So if maybe after 2 months you have a big runaway leg, it's okay. Switch your rotator, keep working on the other leg. And over time, you're just going to continue to compound. And I'll talk about the compound effect later, because I think it's massive, especially in this. I'll share with you why specifically in this plan, a compound effect works versus any other network marketing company out there that I've ever seen. But I want to talk about real quick about the next bonus, which is the 10% generational check match from the binary. This is crazy. Okay, so I'm going to try to explain it as simple as possible. I'm only going to talk about one leg, okay? Let's say you sponsored Bob. Okay, what did we talk about earlier? That you're going to receive a 20% check match from Bob's binary pay every single week, okay? But you're also going to earn a 10% 4-generational check match of silvers. So what does that mean? Let's say Bob sponsors Susie. Susie starts sponsors a couple people there. Okay. Let's say this person sponsors this person right here. And this is, let's just say Rodney. Okay. And Rodney is the first one to hit the rank of silver. Okay. What that means is that you're going to earn a 10% check match from the binary from all these people there. And that's just the first generation. So Rodney now is sponsoring some people, right? And let's say this person down here hits silver. You're going to earn 10% check match from everyone here as well. And this is your second generation. This goes down to 4 generations. And so what happens if you sponsor Susie? Again, it starts over. If you sponsor Susie, you know, let's say a few people below, this is the first person here that hits silver. That is, you're going to earn a 10% check match off of everyone there of the binary every week. And that's just the first generation. You get 4 generations of this, right? And it's 4 generations from the person you sponsor below. So 2 years from now, you can sponsor somebody way down here and they start building. And this person down here is the first person to get get to silver. You still get 10% check. I mean, you could literally earn check match upon check match upon check match. When Demetrius and I got started here in the company, the owner said, hey, there's a guy in Russia who's earning about $150,000 a month. And he still hasn't maxed out his binary. So the guy was probably earning $60,000 to $70,000 a month. So where was the rest of the $70,000, $80,000 coming from? It was coming from the 20% check match and the 10% 4-generational check match. How crazy is that? And
hey, Ricky, guess what? Let me throw a nugget in here. Guess why it's so important not to stop sharing? I won't say the word recruiting. Start sharing. Guess what? And stop trying to talk everyone into the business. You gotta talk them into it. You gotta talk them into staying. Just share the videos that we have. A lot of the professional videos, a lot of the YouTube videos, the Facebook group, 3-ways, Zooms like this. Get them on these type of things right here. Never miss an opportunity to try to get your team on an informational training so they can so they become a part of the business. If the business gets in them and not on them, it got to be in you. If you really want a decent or an over decent income, like Ricky and these other guys are doing, their business has to be a part of you. Got to be inside of you. So you got to make sure you get your whole teams, those who are with it, to these trainings. So, and then have them go back and rewatch it over and over and over and over until they can recite it themselves. So they can start doing the meetings the same way that Ricky and Demetrius and myself are doing meetings, if that makes sense. I mean to jump in there, Ricky, but I had to say that.
Brother, you're bringing nuggets. One thing that I told Rodney when he got started, I'm like, dude, you are so smart, because you know what Rodney's extremely good at? He's just really good at getting people to the information. So he'd be like, hey, when's the next Zoom call? And I'd share with him when the next Zoom call was, and he'd have people on. What I love about Rodney is that there's no ego. He doesn't care. He just puts people in front of the information, doesn't convince people, just allows them to see it and have them come to their own decision. So that's powerful. The more people, like Rodney did a training with, I think, who was that with Celine one day, right? And she's a crossline. All he did was put people on so Celine could train his team. Like how amazing, like how smart is that? That is insanely smart. And so if you all do the same thing, there's so much power behind just getting people to the information. So I love that nugget in there, Rodney. Okay, so I talked about 50% retail, check matches, generational check matches, binary pay, all that good stuff, okay? Let me share with you where this compensation plan is going to compound like crazy, okay? And let me share
that part. Share that part.
Well, let me start off by saying this, okay? When Demetrius and I, when we got started, guys, our first month, we brought in a lot of people, but our check didn't really reflect it, right? Like we felt like we should have gotten paid more, right? And we had a conversation with Dan. We said, hey man, walk us through this whole thing. He shared some information with us. And then at the end of it, he said, watch what happens to your check month 3. And then specifically watch what happens to your check month 4. Okay. I'm telling you guys, like he was not wrong. This compensation plan does compound like crazy. And here is why. Okay. So this is you right here. Okay. Let me just share a couple things with you. Okay. If you go get a distributor on your team, okay, you recruit a brand new distributor, right? They come in, they pay $20. It's a one-time fee. And let's say they come in for the $89 combo. Okay. What's going to happen is you're going to get paid a one-time $35 fast start bonus. Okay. And I love that because in most companies, if you purchase a $300 pack, you get like 30 bucks. So here, someone purchases an $89 combo because we don't do big packs. We just have combo. This is residual from day one. You get a one-time $35 bonus. Okay. Then what happens on that first order? 14 CV goes into the tree. Okay. Rodney, I need your help with this with a calculator, brother. 14 CV. Okay. So let's say your first month, your team grows by 30 people on your left and 30 people on your right. That's a total of 60 people. Okay. What's 60 times 14 CV, Rodney?
Say it again. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure it out. Put it on my calculator now. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
60 people times 14 CV.
60 times 14 is 840.
Okay. 840 points.
Yep.
Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, that volume sucks. It's only 14 CV, right? Again, it's because you're getting paid $35. You're getting paid because this is worth 70 points. So you're going to get paid 50% off the volume on a combo pack when you sign up a distributor. So it's $35. For that first order, 14 CV goes into the tree. So if your first month, 30 people on each leg, 60 people sign up, that's 14 CV. That's only 840 points. Next month, when they reorder, the same combo pack, now the full 70 CV goes into the tree. So Rodney, what's 60 times 70 CV?
1 second. 60 times 70, 4,200.
Okay. How many of y'all like that number? That's a lot better, isn't it? Right? Like the first month, you're like, man, it's only 840 points. It can kind of like mess with you in your mind because you're like, wow, I brought in like 60 people. Like, you know, you're happy with your check because the compensation plan pays a lot with the fast starts and the 50% retail, but you're looking at your downline like, oh man, that's not a lot of volume. So you're only looking at 840 volume. So here's the compound effect, guys. So that's month one. Okay. This is month two, but let's say also month two, your team grows by another 40 people on each leg. So now that's 80 new people. Rodney, what's 80 times 70? Or I'm sorry, 80 times 14.
Hold on a second. I got to go back. 80 times 14. 1,120.
Okay, 1,120. Okay, so that's cool, but that's only 14 CV on 80 people, right?
Right.
You got 4,200 from reorders, only 1,120. Now, so let's say now it's month three. Okay, now you have a total of, 140 people. Okay, 140 people, Rodney, times 70 CV.
9,800.
9,800. How many of y'all like that number? That's awesome. You know what I mean? And by the way, I'm just giving you small numbers. Like if your team grows by like 200 people your first month, right? Next month, all the reorders, that's going to be 10,000 in volume. You know what I mean? And so that's the power behind it because now you're talking about just month three, right? But what if month three, we'll do one more month. Okay. What if month three, your team grows by 100 new people at 14 CV? That's 1,400 in volume. Okay. Right. So all in all, now you're like, oh man, that's not bad. It's like, 12,000 volume. Well, what happens month four? Rodney, what's 240 times 70 points?
A lot. 16,800.
Okay, let's put 17,000. Guys, that does not include customer volume either. Customer volume could probably take that to 30,000 in volume, right? So let me share something with you all. There was a couple of guys, I can't remember their names. They came in around December. First month was around 7,000. You know, January was, you know, 14,000. February kicked up to 40,000. March kicked up to 70,000. April hit over 100,000. You know, and it just keeps compounding. What I'm telling you is that this plan really does compound. And we've seen it over and over and over again with the leaders that got started with us in December and January. We had that same conversation that Dan had with us to prepare them. We said, hey, month one, the volume is going to look like nothing. Your check is going to be nice, but the volume is going to look like nothing. Ignore it and watch what happens month three. We told that to Barbie. We told that to Carissa. We told that to Leah. We told that to all the leaders. Guess what? They're all six-figure earners now. And I'm not talking about just barely 10 grand. I'm talking about multiple six-figure earners. Okay? This compensation plan really does compound. And apart from this scenario, guys, what happens? Do this last scenario for me, Rodney. Let's say you have 240 people on your team, okay? And you're like, okay, I want month 5 to be really big. Let's say you go on a run and you say, hey, month 5, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help 240 people hit their 5x5 lifestyle bonus. That means they grew a team of 30. They only got 5 and their 5 got 5, that's 30. So what's 240 times 30, Rodney?
7,200.
Your team just grew from 240 people to 7,200 because everyone went after their 5x5 lifestyle bonus. Rodney, what's 7,200 times 70 CV?
Wow, wait a minute. I make sure the number is right. Wait a minute. 7,200
times 70.
Times 70. 50,000. I can't be right. 50,400? Can I be right? 70,000 times 70? About 504,000? What is that?
Let me see. 7,200 times 70. No, that's 504,000 in volume.
I knew that was right or not. It can't be right.
504,000 in volume. Okay. So let me turn the camera around. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, is that the compensation plan compounds 100%. And then not only does it compound because the volume kicks up to 70 CV, but what really happens is as you start to get focused on the two things that Demetrius talked about, 50% retail and lifestyle bonuses, you can take a team of 240 people that all go after their 5x5 lifestyle bonuses and end up having a team of 7,200 next month and end up doing $500,000 a month in sales. Okay? All because you focused on the lifestyle bonuses and that duplication model. That is it. That's the realization that Demetrius and I came across, you know, in the beginning was we got so excited about the 50% retail that is all we talked about. And because that's all we talked about, in 2 months from December to January, we grew by 2,000 distributors. But we sat together February 1st and we said, dude, this lifestyle bonus, we haven't been talking about it. Let's talk about it. Let's start training the teams on how to do it. And the next 28 days, the team went from 2,000 to 7,000 distributors in 28 days. Guess what happened 28 days after that? It grew to 14,000 distributors. Guess where we're at now? 40,000 distributors, over 100,000 customers, probably in over 25 different countries, right? This compensation plan does compound. So in the beginning, you're going to get paid. You're not going to see a lot of volume. Month 2, it compounds more. Month 3, I would say watch what happens month 4. It's game over. Ask Carissa, ask Barbie, ask Leah, ask Wendy, ask Chantel, ask any one of those leaders. I'm telling you, it gets a little bit crazy. And Rodney, I think you're just barely in month 2, right? So you're month 4, bro. It's going to be massive, dude. So I'm excited about that. So I hope.
Oh, hey, what happened to you? I can't hear you.
Sorry about that. I'll throw it back to you, brother. And then if anyone has any additional questions, we can cover it.
Bro, I want to say that was exciting. I mean, even for me, this is the video that everyone who new comes in, who is only serious, need to watch this over and over and over again to understand the actual numbers. Once they understand the actual numbers, then the business will actually get into them. I wanted to make sure that we did this training because there's a lot of individuals, they don't get it. They're just out there just trying to sell product, which is fine. But once the business becomes a part of you, then it can explode. When you get you can move this excitement into other people once you understand these numbers in the back office. So question, Ricky,
Yep.
there was a, most people need to go in their back office and always look under the binary view. Am I correct, Ricky B, on that? The binary view is where the magic happens. Am I correct about that?
Yeah, the company just updated it. So what we're going to start doing, Rodney, is every Sunday night, we're going to do a team training, whether it's mindset or team building. This Sunday, we're going to do one on team building and also understanding the back office so you can see the binary overview and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know they took out a part because the other day, you can see all your volume on your left and all your volume on the right. And just right before we did the Be Immune, it disappeared. I'm like, oh no, where'd it go? You know what I mean? So is that coming back, or are they going to stay on, or?
Yeah, you know what? It's actually already there, but it's just hard to understand it. So that's why we want to do a training on it, so people know exactly where the volume's at.
Okay, cool. So I want to cut this kind of short. Has everyone got a great understanding of what Ricky and Demetrius just went over? These numbers. I want you guys to put a 1 or a question or excitement, whatever you can, inside the chat. Let us know that this was very, very, very useful, and you'll use this video to help give to all of your new individuals, because this answers a lot of questions. You'll hit more ranks by knowing your numbers. This is very, very important. Numbers is always important. Great. Oh man, people are so excited about that. I think anything else you guys may have questions on, you can inbox me, Demetrius, Ricky, or whatever, or put inside the group, and we'll make sure that we get the answers to these questions to you. But you just got the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s to break ranks. Now to understand the business that you are in. I hope you guys are excited about this. Listen, this is what you got to do. Once this is over, you want to go to your Facebook page and say, oh my God, you guys just missed the most incredible binary training of Bepic. And everybody need to go out there and just comment, and get this video to your whole team and make them watch it. They got to watch it. Sit down with them and watch it until they understand it. Just like boot camp. You know how boot camp is. I'm Sergeant BitcoinRodney right now. Get on the ground, watch these videos, you know, like that. All right, guys, this has been BitcoinRodney, Demetrius, and Ricky saying goodbye, and see you on the next video. Peace.
Later, bro.
Peace.